It's your boy Freezer 504 with We Are the Industry Podcast, and I got the legendary DEEDAY, man, the West Bank legend, producer, artist, engineer, everything. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself, man.
Man, it's D-Day, you know what I'm saying? We live right now. 7-2 shit, nappy boy shit, bang run shit. That's what we doing.
Man, let them know where we at, man. We at Real Farm Studios, man. So if you need to get in the studio, man, holla at my dude. He got the studio on the West Bank, man. He'll turn you up for sure. You know what I'm saying? Everything he touching hitting the radio right now, doing numbers on Instagram. Man, y'all go follow him. To Instagram.
D-Day 504, all across all the platforms.
Look, man. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You know, introduce yourself. Let them know where you from.
I'm from Rubber, you know what I'm saying? All I did my whole life is music, bro. You know what I'm saying? I started off probably 10 or 11, started with the 9 o'clock props. You know what I'm saying? I used to battle rap, did the 106 and Pub Freestyle Friday, I did all that shit. So that's really where it came from until I figured out like, shit, I can't make no money battle rap and I gotta learn how to write songs. And then I transitioned to the artist aspect of it.
Tell me about your childhood, like how it was like growing up in Marrero, like what was it for you, you know what I'm saying?
Man, Marrero really shaped me, everything about me, you know what I'm saying? Normal childhood, you know what I'm saying, nothing too crazy. I wasn't like a kid that was always in the streets and nothing like that. When I was young, I figured out what I wanted to do. So I was like locked in on that. If it wasn't music, and I really wasn't. Well, we was outside, but I never was the type running around getting in trouble and nothing like that.
So what moment did you figure out, like at a young age, like I wanted to do music? Like what prompted you to do that?
Honestly, bro, I just wanted to. I played a lot of sports, but early in my life, I don't know what it was always in me, like what I'm gonna do when I grow up. I wanted to know that young. So I was going through a lot of shit, karate, boxing, football, basketball, and I was never the best at that. So in school, you know, if you from down here, you know what ribbon is. So I used to get ribbed a lot early in school. So I learned how to rib real good, and then I learned how to freestyle real good. So when I put them two things together and started battle rapping, it was like, I'm talking about middle school, Truman days. Like I used to be popping in school, selling mixtapes, coming home with $200-300 off selling mixtapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit.
What was your best battle?
My best battle?
As a young age, like against somebody, you know, in middle school. You remember?
Man, probably a dude named Tips.
Tips?
Yeah.
What was that?
This was at Truman.
At Truman?
Yeah, I was in Truman.
That was junior high, huh?
Yeah, junior high.
All right.
Yeah, we used to have the whole school surrounding us, bro. I went to Higgins for a week, only went to high school for a week. And when I went to high school, the first day, they were trying to kick me out because I had so many people around us battling and shit, you know what I'm saying? But my moms and my pops, they already knew what I was on. It was like, leave that music shit at home. But when I went to school, my name was already known for the battle rap shit, so it was like...
So you feel like your influence in junior high, like, helped you progress, like, in your later years, as far as your popularity with the music and everything?
Yeah, because over here, I always been popular for music since I was little, you know what I'm saying? And my pops used to take me, before I could get in the clubs, Club J's and LJ's, they used to be called Rendezvous, like back in the day. And, you know, I was young, my pops used to take me in there. If you get up for school tomorrow, I'm going to bring you to the club tonight to battle, but you got to get up for school.
So they was sneaking you in the club? Or?
Yeah, well, they was letting me in if my pops was with me.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So he used to come in that bitch and let me battle, you know what I'm saying? So that's really how I started.
What y'all was battling for, money or just respect?
Just respect. You know what I'm saying? We used to battle at a spot called the Sewer off Canal Street. That's where like Nati started when she was young.
Yeah, shout out Nati.
Yeah, shout out Nati.
Doing her thing, man.
Yeah, so I got in the loop with all them real early because we was all on the same type of time with the battle rap shit.
Right. So I know the last couple of years you went from an artist to a producer. Like how that transition was for you?
Really, I low-key got forced into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing music so long, and I had a certain amount of success with it, but I never feel like it was over the top where it went like nation. Like, I did a lot of tours, like, I had some records on Billboard and all that, but it was like, man, like, this shit not clicking how I wanted to click.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I started engineering. I got this building, started engineering, and through my dog's gunplay came through.
Okay.
And then that's when I was like barely fucking with the beats, and he got on one of my beats, and that's when my beats was trash. So that really, he really gave me the motivation to be like, damn, like I could go with this shit. You know what I'm saying? That was my dog on the wall right there. That's when the shit started.
I know you was just out there in Miami too, huh?
Yeah, it was out there fucking with
what, the Decent Balls?
Decent Balls. I got shitload of records with the company. That's family. You know what I'm saying? So,
shout out that boy.
Yeah, shout out man.
So do you miss being an artist, having the fans, you know, rocking to your music, saying your lyrics, or do you prefer like being an engineer and kind of being behind the scene and just enjoying watching somebody else perform and knowing that you produced it?
I enjoy that, but the only thing I miss about being an artist, bro, is performing.
Right.
That's it. Cause to do what you have to do now as an artist, I ain't trying to do that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work, and it's like, it's constantly you coming out your pocket. On this end, you constantly getting paid.
Right.
And on that end, it's like, I ain't trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like you'll ever be kind of like what Kanye West did, you know, engineer, did a lot of producing, and then kind of dropped yourself back out here?
I see me coming back out performing and shit, but not as...
Not new material or just old material?
Yeah, just old. Well, not even that. I see me, Metro Boomin, Diplo. Right. These dudes get booked to DJ, host, and play their records that they perform. I mean, that they made. They only playing their shit. Right. So that's another aspect. But as far as like me doing full songs and all that, if God got something different from me, I'm with it. But as of right now, I don't see that.
So how many projects did you do? I remember that. I think the last one was with Kid.
Yeah, I dropped. That was the Blue Moon project.
Yeah.
And
that one was nice, man.
Yeah, man.
It was doing numbers, especially through the city and everything. Yeah. Everybody was bumping it.
Yeah. Man, the last two projects I did was like that 72 Dreams and that Blue Moon, especially the 72 Dreams. That's the one that like really stamped my music for real. But I got like 2 tapes with Don Cannon. That a lot of people probably don't even know about, you know what I'm saying? Right. Cannon, a legend, so I got projects with him. I probably put out like 7 projects all together. 7 projects
since from a young age to now?
Yeah.
Alright, and what the last one was?
The Blue Moon.
The Blue Moon?
Yeah.
Alright. They can stream it right now?
Yeah,
where they can find it at?
It's on all streaming sites, all the platforms. Just type in DEEDAY, Kid, Blue Moon, it's everywhere still.
Alright. So right now, since you locked in on being an engineer, what artists that you haven't worked with that you really want to work with that's in the industry, and then what's one artist that's in the city that you haven't worked with that you like you tap into them on social media or whatever, and you would like to work with them?
In the industry, Travis Scott, that's probably like my top go-to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Travis Scott fan. I want to work with Kanye. I want more to work with people who I feel like is way ahead of me musically, just so I can get in the room and learn. You feel what I'm saying? In the city, probably Rod 49. He the only one that I ain't really get to lock in with yet, that I want to lock in with. Everybody else, I pretty much either recorded them or they did some of my beats or, you know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But what else you got going on right now? I suppose you got any events and anything you doing?
Right now, man, we just on this content run. You know, we building this shit at Nappy Boy. That shit's still in everything's still rolling over there. Me and my business partner, Brill, we about to launch our company, Bank Run, which is gonna be big for the city, because that's what we about to provide for the city is not here no more. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's really the focus right now.
Because New Orleans don't really, to me, they don't really have a big market.
Right.
Really no record companies down here that's really investing in the artists and pushing them to the next level.
Exactly.
You know, and then it's like a lot of artists, a lot of record companies, they scared to mess with the artists from New Orleans just because of so much crime and everything that goes on, and like it pushes them away. You know what I'm saying?
It do, but I'm around this shit all day, every day. So that shit, the shit they probably look at, that shit normal for us, because we around it every day. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm scared to take a risk on a New Orleans artist, like that'd be crazy for me, cause shit, people be taking risks from out of town on me, and I'm still on it.
Right.
So
with this newcomer you pushing bank running, what are y'all gonna provide? Y'all gonna provide certain services? Or?
yeah, we gonna provide services. It's really gonna be a lot of artist development. Shit that artists who got something, but I feel like everybody's missing pieces.
Right.
Even myself, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's missing something that can help this shit click and come together more. So I feel like me and my business partner having that understanding, it's like between the work we both do, we could generate everything all around, and motherfuckers know how to do this shit already. So it's like, we just gonna be, we gonna be the G and O. You feel me? If success is in New Orleans,
the old school one-stop shop.
Yeah, one-stop shop. You gonna get everything you need to get. You gotta. He wasn't tore up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I watch Homie pray. I got a chance to rap to him, get game from him, chop it up with him. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, that's a moment in my career that like I never really forget. Just to be in dual presence and experience shit on an intimate level without a lot of people in the room or.
Let me ask you this, because when he asked you to spit the 16 bars, and you just went in,
right?
Do you know how to count bars while you rapping? Or do you feel like a lot of artists don't know how to count bars?
I know how to count bars, but I don't want to hear that. Oh, shit, man. I'm gonna rap what I got. I'm trying to rap everything I got because you DMX. You feel what I'm saying? But he was like 16 bars. Like, nah, I feel you, but you gonna just have to stop me, bro.
Right,
like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to be so you can show the whole potential. I
Yeah.
feel that. Do you feel like artists struggle with that though? Like as far as like counting bars when they get on the beats and stuff like that?
Yeah, a lot of artists don't know how to count bars. The ones that don't, I would say, just listen to the transitions and the beats.
Right.
Because the producer's gonna let you know, like, if the beat get empty for a little minute, that's your verse. When that bitch get full, that's your hook most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So just listen to the transitions and the beat where certain instruments come out at and shit like that, and you know, it ain't hard. And a lot of people ain't doing 16s no more. It's about them 12s.
Right.
12s right back to the hook. But I feel like a lot of artists struggle with hooks, and that be the most important thing. Like you can say whatever on your verse. If that hook nice and that beat nice, you good.
I met a lot of artists in the city, bro, that they could spit. I mean, they could rap all day long. But when it comes to like writing a hook and actually just making a song, they struggle with it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the main
It's
thing.
Almost like the Wayne feature. You know, Wayne was just going in featuring. You know what I'm saying? But
Wayne could do that because Wayne proved himself. But if you not making records, that would be why it'd be hard for me to really latch on to working with an artist because they can't make records.
Right.
You need a record. Like I look at shit like, bro, like if we not making shit sonically and quality enough to compete with fucking Drake or Future as much as we're able to, because that's what's on the radio. You feel what I'm saying? So if your record's not to that standard, as much as you could make it to that standard, then you know.
I feel like a lot of artists, they don't push a single anymore. It's like they drop some and then next week they dropping something more. And it might even be next week, it might be 2 days later they dropping something more. So you never really get the chance to like catch these songs. It might be a fire song, but it just go under the radar because they don't put out so much content.
Because they want that instant gratification. It's like certain records, I don't watch people push one record for a year or two before that bitch really click. If all it take is one. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times even when I record artists, it's like they be in the mindset of I got 4 hours. I'm about to do 12 songs. And I be like, no, like, if you want to do that, we gonna do it. But I tell them, like, bro, it's better to leave out this bitch with 2 good, solid records that sound good than 12 mediocre shits because you playing a volume game and not the quality game. Play the quality game when you record it because all you need is one record. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, what's some good advice that you got for, like, an up-and-coming artist or up-and-coming engineer?
Shit, as far as the artists go, I would tell them right now, understand you a content creator before you a rapper. You feel me? So it's out of sight, out of mind. You gotta be in people's face like constantly every day. Cause if not, we ain't thinking about you. You feel what I'm saying? So understand you're a content creator, learn the business, because this is the only business that, and I did it, I jumped into it head first not knowing shit, but if I knew it now, and what I tell younger artists is like, you're not going in the real estate business thinking you about to just get out there and sell houses and you don't know the game. These people going through school and shit to learn the game. This is the only business where people jumping in their head first.
Right.
Like, I'm about to get on, I'm him, I'm a star. It's like, you're supposed to have that confidence, but at the same time, you gotta be learning. And when you learning, that's the shit that's gonna put you ahead of all the other artists.
Right.
Because you understanding what's really going on. A lot of people be like, you don't even know what's going on for real. You just thinking I'm about to just blow and put. It don't work like that. This is a business.
A lot of people don't know the business, man. Yeah, how you feel about like when you work with an artist and say they don't register their music or anything like that? How that make you feel as an engineer? You feel like you wasting your time, or you feel like you might want to take them under the wing and show them?
Nah, I tell it. I don't. That's one thing, bro. Anything I fucked up a lot of money trying to rap. So anytime I don't hold game. If you ask me something, I'm gonna tell you if I know it. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, if I'm engineering and they ain't registering their music, that's on them. I'm gonna tell them register it.
You don't ever feel like you wasting your beat or something? Like
That's what I'm saying. If I'm engineering,
beat, you
that's
like,
different.
That's different. We'll get it registered. Like, I know this one gonna do numbers.
That's different. If I'm engineering, I'm working for hire. If they get beats, yeah, that shit piss me off if they don't register it. Like you gotta register it and you gotta do the splits.
Right.
They think even, man, I just paid you X amount of dollars for this beat.
Right.
This my beat. No, you ain't buying me on my publishing. We still 50-50.
Right.
That's advance money. That's like me telling you, all right, bro, I'm gonna sign you to the label and I'm gonna give you this advance money and I collect all your publishing. It don't work like that. So why would it work like that for producers?
All right. So what's the real game on splits?
Splits?
Like kind of break it down to them so they can understand like what it really is.
It's 50-50.
50-50, but with the paperwork that goes with it. Like how
Split sheets.
Split sheets.
Split sheets. So you gotta have ASCAP, BMI.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the publishing companies. Even if you're doing DistroKid or a smaller scale, like you can still do splits on that. You feel what I'm saying? And that make a producer want to work with you more when you do small shit like that. Like, oh, you do your splits. Right. Like you get it. That make me want to keep going with you because we both finna eat. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And it's fair when you look at it because the artist write the lyrics, but I wrote the music.
Right, I feel you.
You feel me?
Yeah,
so, but that's standard shit. That ain't like no being greedy. That's regular, standard 50-50 splits. Unless you like, if the beat 1,500, but you come with 5 bands, you like, look, I'm gonna need an extra 15% of the pub because I'm paying thousands of dollars to get this. Then shit be worked out. But normally it's just 50-50. Even if you pay for the beat, it's 50-50.
Right.
You know
so even at the penny, you still get 50-50.
Yeah, because you're not buying me out my publishing. It's not like
right.
You know, you that's advanced for the beat.
How many you think they got a lot of engineers that don't follow that practice? And that's probably why the game kind of messed up because they just giving away beats instead of like really putting the paperwork behind it and everything.
I mean, a lot of times as a producer, it's safer for the artist to do the paperwork with you.
Right. Because
if me and you do a record and ain't no paperwork involved and that bitch blow up, right. Now as a producer, I know you need this record now.
Right.
And that bitch moving for you. So I could be, cause you ain't do the right steps, like if somebody steal the beat off YouTube and that bitch go. Right. Now that bitch probably went for $1,500 for a beat. Now you done juiced the record up so much, it's like, shit, you ain't do it the right way, bro, so I might need $5 for the track.
That go on a lot, because I know a lot of people stealing beats on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then get hitting on the back end, like, oh yeah, you popping now?
Yeah, I want my bread, you ain't do it the right way. Right. And that's how it go. When you easily could click the description and you can't pay for the exclusive rights, man, go get the $30 lease. You feel me? Then the motherfucker, when that bitch start popping, he really need it, motherfucker gonna fuck with you harder because you did the right steps. You feel me? You ain't trying to just get over and man, spend a little bread and invest in it. So.
Tell me about the beats and bars, like how you came up with the concept. You know, what made you like motivate you to do it?
Man, we came up with that concept. Really just trying to figure out how do I build my brand along with other rappers to put my face in front of the audience. Cause I ain't just trying to be no producer that's like in the studio making beats you never hear about. I want to produce a brand. You feel me? I want to go get all the money. I want to go get walkthrough money, bookings, whatever I could get, I'm trying to get. But I understand you need a brand to do that, and that's what New Orleans producers don't have. Like, I don't see no producer outside myself doing content and filling my shit up. Right. Nobody doing that. They just playing the studio, and that's cool. But you only gonna be getting it.
Really are, but I don't see like Black and Mild or anybody else.
Nah, shout out to Black.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Doing it though.
Yeah, nah, nobody else is, and that's an untapped lane. You feel me? Where it's like shit.
So what's your favorite one so far? As far as like what you have produced with Beats and Bars?
Beats and Bars, my favorite one?
Yeah, your favorite one. I ain't like, I got a few of them, like I know Reed.
Which one you like?
I like to Reed. Reed went over.
Reed it? Yeah.
Yeah, she went over. The crowbar. The crowbar went hard.
Yeah.
You know. You got a few of them that's bangers, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
they doing numbers, you know what I'm saying? But what's your favorite one? Like which one you had the best energy, you know what I'm saying, and vibe doing, you know, with that artist?
It's a couple. I can't even pick one, bro. Honestly, I can't pick one.
Oh, pick two.
Pick two.
We'll pick two.
I'm gonna say the first one with Bobby Jean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause that was the one that cracked the shit open.
Right.
And
shout out Bobby Jean, man.
Probably that Kobashi.
Kobashi?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that was lit. That like took over the social media on Instagram for a nice little minute.
Yeah.
Everybody was hitting the crowbar. Everybody was hashtag crowbar doing the things. They were turned up, man.
Yeah. And that's a way for me to break records as what I'm able to do. Cause like that Kobashi hit the radio just from how much traction it got off Beats and Bars. We ain't do nothing else for that, but Beats and Bars, then that bitch got so much traction where the, you know, the 9-3 hitting us up, I'm about to put that bitch in rotation. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about the latest one you did, the Beats and Bars in studio, the one you did with that you just dropped, like 2 days ago.
That's like the first, that's the first time we did a in studio version of it. You know what I'm saying? My dog Brill really came up with that. Like, the Beats and Bars?
Just Daniel Hardest Spirit.
Oh, Hardest?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Hardest been working. Bro, the first song we did together was Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops?
That was the first one we did.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? We did Fruit Loops. That bitch went crazy.
Yeah, that's a fire in the track.
Yeah, and that shit really because of Daniel though. Like, Daniel, an artist, like, it was a dope track, but if he didn't do what he did with the record as far as how he marketed it, it wouldn't have did what it needed to do. That shit really took off because the work Daniel put in with it. You know what I'm saying? And Daniel understands how this shit really goes. So it's like, that shit, it's easy working with dude. And he talented, and he work fast. He ain't sitting in this bitch 3 days to do no song. He might get in the studio in an hour and a half, the whole song done. You know what I'm saying? So like, he easy to work with, bro.
That frustrating for you, like you gotta keep punching somebody in, like while you engineering?
Nah.
Like, damn, bro, like, you gonna get it right this
time? I got it, bro. That's why a lot of people work with me, because I got hella patience for people. And I'm about developing people. Because I don't really sleep on nobody, bro. Like, even artist music that I don't care for, this a craft that the more you do it, the better you could get. So I might not like your shit right now, but in a year, your shit might be on a whole nother level. So you really can't sleep on nobody, because if they put their work in, their shit gonna get better.
So, something you probably haven't tapped in yet, you ever thought about bringing that to the stage? As far as like somebody going to do a concert and you going out there and, you know, doing the beats live and everything. Like how you do with Beats and Bars.
No, I never, but that's fire though.
You know,
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Somebody got to tap into that, man.
Yeah,
I know that'd be dope, you heard me?
That would be dope.
You know, because I would just let the Fried Chicken Festival and having a live band out there and they was playing, drumming, while everybody else rapping, you know, it was dope.
It's a different feel.
Yeah, it's a different vibe, you heard me? It's like
live shit.
Hey, I was just curious, like, you know, if you ever thought about doing that, you know what I'm saying?
But shit, in the future, when the time right, I'm definitely gonna tuck that idea for right now. You know what I'm saying? That's a good idea, bro.
For real though. And just let everybody know like what you got coming up. You know what I'm saying? What's your next move? You know what I'm saying? the studio, how they can find you, how they can
Right.
book you, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you got the booking thing going on with social media. That shit dope too.
Appreciate it.
Braille made that?
Yeah.
Hey, that's some fire work,
Yeah,
bro. Like the
appreciate
graphics
it.
on it, it's dope, man.
Yeah, man. Shit, DEEDAY 504. Y'all just hit the DM on Instagram. And shit, I answer everybody. I'm gonna hit you back if you're talking about something. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all need a studio, y'all need beats, production, all around the board. We do everything. So, come see us, man. Quality shit.
Yeah, man.
And I appreciate you for having me on the show, too, bro.
It's all love, bro.
Yes,
You already
sir.
know, man. Y'all tap in. Y'all like and subscribe on YouTube. Definitely go follow the Instagram. We are the Industry Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, show love to my dog DEEDAY. Go follow him on Instagram. DEEDAY, what it is? DEEDAY?
DEEDAY 504.
DEEDAY 504. Y'all already know, you heard me? This We Are the Industry Podcast is the exclusive with the legend, man. You heard me? DEEDAY, man. Appreciate you, brother. It was an honor,
Yes,
dog.
sir.
And look forward to doing some more work with
Yes,
you, brother.
sir. We locked in, man.
You already know. We out.